Hey everyone, Elliot here, and welcome back to another video here on Bricktastic Ideas Extra. Today, I'm heading to Chicago to attend Brickworld Chicago for my second time ever, which is one of, if not the largest LEGO convention in the world, and it takes place once a year every June. And over the next few days, I'm going to be bringing you along and sharing the entire journey through a series of 4 or 5 daily vlogs. And in this one, I'll be flying from where I live in British Columbia, Canada, to Chicago, then heading over to the convention and showing you what my first day was like. So without further ado, let the journey begin. Alright, I just made it to the airport, and now it's time to head inside. Alright, I just made it through security, and now it's time to start the journey to Chicago. Alright, I just made it on my first plane. Let the journey to Chicago begin. First plane ride has been completed. Now it's time to go inside. Alright, well, that ended up being a much longer flight than I was originally expecting, but I'm inside now, and I've got 3 hours and 30 minutes until my next flight takes off, which is actually to Chicago. So I got a bit of time in the airport to just relax, and I definitely need to get some food because I haven't eaten anything since 12 o'clock today, or 12:30, and I'm definitely overdue on eating food, and now it's 8:15 p.m., so definitely gotta go get something. But now it's time to find my gate. Yeah, definitely exhausted from that flight, but I've got a much longer one tonight, so I gotta prepare myself. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but as I was making my way to my gate, I came across this waterfall in an airport. I've never seen anything like that in an airport, and it's just so cool to see. Alright, so quick update. I just had to go through customs over there, but it's been kind of challenging to find my gate. And now I'm about to exit customs, and I'm on my way to get some food. There we go, no more customs. And yeah, hopefully I'll find my gate. It's been challenging because this is an international flight into the US, and I'm from Canada, but I'm sure I can do it. Here's another thing I saw on my way to my gate, and I just really wanted to put this in the video, and yeah, I love that LED lighting within there, especially as a YouTuber who uses LED lights in my videos quite frequently. After walking around for some time, I think I found the place that I'm going to eat dinner tonight, and I checked out their menu over there, and it looks really delicious, everything on there, so yeah, I'm gonna go sit down. Well, after a 20-minute wait or so, I finally have food. This is dinner tonight before I go on my flight, and it looks like a lot, but I know I can get through it all. Well, so after some time, I managed to get through the entire meal, and oh my, it was so yummy. It was the perfect meal to have before I go on my flight to Chicago, which takes off in another 2 hours and 20 minutes, so I think now it's time. I make my way over to my gate. It's just over there. It's like maybe a 2-minute walk. And over there, I'm gonna do either some editing or some scripting for some main channel content. I'll definitely be doing something YouTube-wise and just relaxing as well. So yeah, it's time to make my way over there. I have arrived. Okay, so I'm at my gate now, and I don't want to do too much filming because, as you might be able to see, there's a lot of people around me, so I'm going to try and keep this very short. My flight leaves in 1 hour and 44 minutes, and as you might be able to see, it's getting dark from the windows behind me, and thank goodness I brought my blanket, and I'm going to wrap that around me and try and sleep on the plane because it's a nighttime flight. From past experiences, like when I went to Australia in 2024, I couldn't get to sleep on that flight, but I'm gonna try and sleep tonight. And yeah, you're gonna have to let me know in the comments, do you have trouble getting to sleep on airplanes, or do you manage to pull it off? I don't know, but yeah, just letting you know that, because in some footage coming up, I don't know what I'm gonna film yet, but you might see that blanket wrapped around me. So yeah, I'm just gonna relax for the next 1 hour and 44 minutes. I'm not gonna go sleep right now because obviously I don't want to miss my flight, but on the plane, it'll be a great way to pass time because, oh man, I just really want to be in Chicago. I cannot wait for tomorrow morning. Oh, and also, I forgot to show you this before I left because I was literally in a rush, but this year at Brickworld Chicago, I'm going to be displaying, and I've got every single piece of the Winter Village in this compartment of my suitcase. And yeah, I'm excited to see how much attention it gets and how well it goes overall. And I'm sure in some future videos of the series, I will keep you updated. So yeah, that's that. And yes, this is what I mean by wrapping the blanket around my body. I literally do this at home all the time, and I just had to show it for the sake of what I said in the last clip, so you know what I mean. And now I'm actually feeling really tired. I genuinely think it's possible for me to actually get some sleep on this flight tonight, because like I said, I just really want to be in Chicago already. Quick update, only 38 more minutes until the plane takes off, and I'll be on there pretty soon, but I'm falling asleep. I'm so tired. It's been a long day. I just hope I get some sleep on that plane tonight. Sorry if I look a little weird with the blanket wrapped around me, but finally, it's time to board the plane. I cannot wait to get some sleep, hopefully. After being in that airport for like 3 hours and 40 minutes, I am finally on my plane to Chicago and in my seat. Let the journey to Chicago begin. Seriously. Oh yeah, right, I was filming. Have to go through my first day at Brickworld, a bit sleepy, and the best thing I can do is just check into the hotel and have an early bedtime tonight. Might have to do that, but anyway, it's almost time to get off this plane. plane just landed. I am making my way off, and now it's time to go into the world of Chicago. I just got into the airport, and now it's first time to go find and collect my checked bag, and then it's time to find my way out of this airport and make my way to Schaumburg, where the Renaissance is. It might be a challenge, but I know I can do it, even if I'm a little sleepy. So, as I was making my way to the baggage claim, I came across a Lego vending machine, and I saw one of these last year when I went to Chicago, but this is a different one in a different location this year. And of course, you know me, I just had to put this in the video. I'm not gonna go over every set they have in here, but they've definitely got a nice variety. Like, I'll start by showing off the Statue of Liberty, the architecture one. That's a really nice set. They've got the Groot, the Speed Champions, Lightning McQueen, and I think that's the only Star Wars set they have in there, but it's the Shark Trooper mech. I don't have that one yet, but I'm probably not going to be getting it from the vending machine today. But yeah, a nice range of sets, and I think they're all the perfect size to, like, say, build at an airport when you're waiting for your plane or on a plane. After half an hour of walking and standing around, I finally found it, my bag. That was a challenge, and now I have to walk out of the airport and find my way out with 2 bags. So yeah, it may be harder to film, but I'm gonna try my best. But yeah, it is time to try and find my way out. And look at that, I've now made it out of the airport, and now I am officially in Chicago. Honestly, it was quite challenging to make my way out of the airport. It took like 20 minutes after retrieving my bag, and I had to talk to several employees, but thankfully they were able to help direct me out. And now I am on my way to Schaumburg, and that's where the LEGO convention Brickworld Chicago is taking place. And I've got an Uber, so I'm going to be catching that right now. I gotta make my way over there. I am in, time to make my way over to Schaumburg. After all that traveling, at last, I have finally made it to my hotel for the next few nights, and I'm going in right now, not to check in, but to drop off my bags, so then after that, I can walk down to the convention center, which is a 16-minute walk, and I can bring the Winter Village with me and set it up from there, and have an awesome first day at Brickworld. I'm looking forward to it. Just made it in, and I've already started transferring this into my backpack, which I'm gonna put on my back and take over to the convention center when I'm done. The bags have been dropped off. All right, see you later, hotel. I'll be back at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock p.m. to check in and take a rest. But for now, I got my backpack on my back and the Winter Village is inside of it, and I am walking towards the Renaissance Center to go set up the Winter Village and get my attendee badge. I have now made it to the Renaissance Convention Center, and I remember that water fountain right there from last year, and oh, I love it. But anyway, it is time to go this way and get inside of the convention center. I have made it in. The moment is here. I am about to step foot in the convention room doors for the first time. This is a big moment. And I'm in. Let's go check it out. There's a lot of marks on display here this year. And yeah, will it be more this year than last year or vice versa? I have now found and made it to my space. I am at section 8 and I laid out all the pieces for the winter village on the table right here, and this is a lot, but I'm just gonna look at all the video footage from the playlist on my main channel, and I can rebuild it from there because I rebuilt it like 2 weeks before coming and it was a success, so it will also be a success today. And yeah, I cannot wait to see how much attention this will get and how much people will like it. Finally, check it out. I just finished setting up the winter village, and in total, it took around 5 hours and 30 minutes to assemble everything here. And at the beginning of it, I was feeling very tired and it was only getting worse, but as I continued building, well, the tiredness started to fade away, which is good, and now I'm actually not even feeling tired anymore. Anyway, I know most of the stuff here I haven't actually made videos on because things keep coming up every December, but this year, as I say down here, new episodes coming out this December on YouTube. Oh, I mean that. I'm gonna do my very best. I'm gonna film them all in advance. All the scripts have been written and I'm gonna record them well in advance. So that's that. And I know I say this a lot, but I'm really excited to see how much attention this build really gets. I know it's kind of nothing compared to all the other builds around the convention, which I'll show in a full video tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, it'll be my next video in the series. But I'm still really impressed with this winter village. It's my favorite thing I've ever built out of Lego, and I actually kind of think it's visually appealing. I mean, it's not the most advanced mock ever, but it's still something. And now that I've got the winter village all set by me, you might be wondering, why didn't I film the building process? Well, here's the thing. I only had the one phone on me, and I had to use that phone to rewatch the videos and look carefully at all the footage so that I could build each thing properly. No, I did not know the exact steps to build every single last thing off the top of my brain and in my imagination. I have to look at the video footage. It's the only way I would have ever been able to get that done. If I didn't have the video footage or the pictures in my camera roll, it would have probably taken a million years to rebuild that thing, and it would not be the same. And to be honest, it's so much easier to just build and not build and film at the same time. Just like it's going to be easier to not film my way over to the hotel to check in. Literally, the next clip from here is just going to be me stepping foot in the hotel. So here it is. All right, I just walked into my hotel room literally 2 minutes ago, and this is where I'm going to be staying for the next 3 days. It's going to be nice to have a bed tonight because obviously, you know, last night I couldn't sleep on the plane. And going over here, I'm going to open up the curtain and show you the view. Well, the window isn't the cleanest, but I hope you can still see it. This is what the view looks like from my room. I can see the Renaissance over there, and there's a pond in front of me, which is a nice sight, and a pole down there. Yeah, nice view, but nothing too crazy. I ended up checking into the hotel at 4 o'clock, like I said I was going to do before I went to the convention. And as soon as I got there, I picked up my badge, and I'm not going to show it right now. I will show it when I get back to the hotel for the night because there's some other stuff I want to show alongside it. But right now, I'm going to head back to the convention, and then I'm going to find a restaurant to have dinner at. I haven't had food all day. I don't know what restaurant I'm going to eat at, but We will see. So I ended up just going to Moretti's and got a takeout deep dish pizza, and I just ate it at the convention center. Then after eating my pizza, I went around and checked out some mocks, mostly around my table, but I'll show most of them off in part 2. And yeah, as you can see, I'm leaving the convention pretty late. Probably should have gone to bed sooner, but I am now making my way over to my hotel since I'm not staying directly at the Renaissance. And it was a lot of fun, and that's the most important thing. At least to me it is. Alright, good morning everyone. It is now the next day, and when I got back to the hotel room last night, I didn't do any filming, and that's because, for one, it was really late. As soon as I got back, I pretty much just did some editing on this video, which made me fall asleep, and I really needed that sleep. I almost went like around 40 hours with no sleep, so now that I've gotten it, I feel super refreshed. I'm ready to walk out that door and have another awesome day at the convention. But before then, I now want to take the time to show you my badge like I promised. As you can see in that bottom tab at the top, it says Elliot. That's my real name, and I hope you know it by now because I've shared my name publicly on this channel for a long time. This is not the first time I've shared my real name, and on the bottom there it says Bricktastic Ideas. If you don't know, what you're watching right now is just my second channel. I have a main channel where I produce edited style videos, highly edited I mean, and if you're not subscribed to my main channel, which you should be, go subscribe to it. It's Bricktastic Ideas. But anyway, now let's get into a couple items I picked up at the convention, a few things I bought from the vendors. I'm likely gonna do a full-on haul video when I get back home. I don't know yet, but I will quickly go through each item, but in less detail than I would in that video if I do get to it. I will start by going in order of each item I bought, one by one, throughout the day from the earliest I got there to the latest. And I'm gonna start with this Lego Friends set. It's called Igloo Holiday Adventure. And no, actually, I did not buy this. I got this set for free because when I went to collect my badge, they were giving out sets for free, and behind the window, I could see piles of sets. Every single attendee was getting a free Lego set with their badge, and at the time I collected my badge, they were giving out friend sets, and I just ended up with this one. And like I said in my Bricks in the Six vlog video, the last video on this channel, I've literally never ever bought a Lego Friends set, and I had no intention of getting a Lego Friends set anytime soon. I didn't think this was on my bingo card for this year, but here we are. And honestly, if I had to pick any Lego Friends set to get, I actually think I got the best one, because as you can see, it's winter themed, and don't I love winter themed Lego sets? Like, I think this Lego Friends set is actually really good. Like, that igloo and that frozen waffle. I honestly think I'm going to build this set and just remove the minifigures or use it for parts, one or the other. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I think this was actually the best Lego Friends set to get for free if I had to choose one, honestly. But anyway, let's move on to the next set. And the next set I bought is this Lego Atlantis set. It's called, I don't even know the name, I have to read it. Atlantis Exploration XQ. And this set's really cool because it can transform from that into a submarine. Wow. And I have a whole story behind this. And it is, when I went to look around at the vendors, I went to every single one asking this one question. Oh, hey, do you have any Lego Atlantis sets? And like, the answer I got from each vendor was, sorry, no, we don't. And then the last vendor I went to, and they weren't even fully set up yet.
they just had the boxes out and they were unpacking them, and I just asked them if they had any Atlantis sets, and they said, yes, I think we have one. And I said, well, if you do, can you please hold it for me and I'll come back for it, and I will 100% buy it no matter how much it is. And they kept it for me behind the counter, and when I came back 2 hours later, they had it, and here it is. I picked it up. I actually might have got the only Lego Atlantis set in the whole entire convention building, and if I did, that is just crazy, and I just feel like that's insane, to be honest. I'm trying to collect every Lego Atlantis set, as you might know, because it's my favorite original Lego theme ever. I just love the whole underwater idea behind it. I want to make a whole underwater world with them, and a whole video where I unbox every Atlantis set on the main channel eventually in the coming years, and this will be my 5th one to add to the collection, so I'm so glad I got the opportunity to pick this up. I am really happy with this purchase. I do not regret this purchase in the slightest. But then, third, I bought this Mandalorian Warrior minifigure from Firebird Bricks. He's a Lego YouTuber, and he's a really kind person overall, and he was just selling his items in the hallway. Everyone gathered up to do like what's called the yard sale, and I ended up picking up this, and yeah, I really like the minifig. I got it for $10, and oh yeah, I actually forgot to mention, the price I paid for this set was $95, and although that's like the standard Bricklink price, it has the box. It's so hard to get your hands on a Lego Atlantis set with the box, so I think I really scored with this one. But going back to the minifigure, oh whoops, the bag is the wrong way around, sorry. Yeah, I just wanted to support Firebird Bricks because he's a great YouTuber. He puts a lot of work into his content, and he's a kind person overall, and yeah, I just wanted to support him, and I like this minifigure. I'm definitely gonna be taking him out of the package when I get home and building him. So yeah, that's that. Those are all the items I've picked up so far. Who knows if I'll pick any more up today when I go to the convention. We will see. Anyway, that's gonna do it for part 1 of this Brickworld Chicago vlog series, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to this channel and my main channel too. And I'm about to start filming part 2 the moment I walk out of that door. I don't know what I've got in house for part 2 just yet, and how it's going to turn out. We will see about that, but in the meantime, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and peace out.